Hello everyone, we are PHJ. This is our final design video for the coffee design competition and blind taste panel. Our brewing method was the clever dripper. Our final brew mass was 930 grams. Our total energy use was 0.38 kilowatt per hours, and our final score was 30.47. Our team member is Chen, Haolin Tong, and Zhang. Our goal was to brew close to 1 liter of coffee while keeping energy use low and still producing a measurable final brew. The competition required at least 925 grams of brewed coffee to avoid an energy penalty. We choose the Clever Dripper because it's simple, repeatable, and does not require extra powered equipment during extraction. We use Colombian coffee beans and we heated the water from 32 to 93 degrees Celsius. First, we use 103.8 grams of the roasted coffee beans. Then we ground the beans at grind size of 16. After that, we heated 1,500 grams of water from 32 to 93 degrees Celsius. Next, we brew the coffee using the Clever Dripper. Finally, we collected 930 grams of brewed coffee and a carafe. After all, this is the process that is simple. For the coffee solids, we started with 120 grams of coffee beans. After roasting, the mass was 103.8 grams, and we used the beans and the brew. For water, the total energy used was 1,500 grams. The final brew mass was calculated for the filled carafe minus the empty carafe, which equals 930 grams. Since our final brew mass was above 925 grams, our energy penalty was 0. The energy used for roasting was 0.21 kilowatt per hours, and for heating water was 0.17 kilowatt per hour. Therefore, our total energy used was 0.38 kilowatt per hour. Our strategy was to keep the brewing process simple. The Clever Dripper does not need an extra powered extraction step, so the main energy inputs were roasting and heating water. The measured TDS was 1.22%, using the formula. Percent extraction equals TDS times brews mass divided by coffee mass, so our percent extraction was 10.93%. This value helps us understand the extraction level of our brew, but taste results are also important for evaluating the final coffee. Our group was curved up, and our blind tasting score was 11.68. Compared with other groups, our score was lower. For our sensory scores, fragrance and body were acceptable. However, flavor, acidity, and balance weren't. This suggests that the main issue was not aroma or body, but overall flavor and balance. Our coffee was not as balanced or as pleasant as the higher scoring brews. Based on the blind tasting feedback, there are several things we will improve in a future contest. First, we will use a slightly finer grind to improve extraction. Second, we will increase the steep time before drawdown so the coffee has more contract time in the water. Third, we will adjust the coffee to water ratio to improve flavor strength and balance. We will especially focus on improving balance since that was our weakness sensory category. At the same time, we will keep the clever driven method because it's simple, repeatable, and energy efficient. To summarize, our sensory quality still needs improvements. In the future, we will tune the extraction conditions more carefully while keeping the energy efficient. And this is all for our video. Thank you.